Well, it looks like Sky didn't have many nice things to say about Tony Storm as we are kicking off RCW here with a tornado tag match with the heavy hitters. Coming out here, Johnny Ray and Joey Reeves. Now the heavy hitters, they've been on a roll lately. They're picking up a win over the Resistance on Rise this past Monday. In very quick fashion, I may add. But this time it is a Tornado Tag Eliminator matchup. As we have Rhyme and Reason, Jacob Rhyme and Caleb Reason, the former RCW Tag Champs, coming out here. Thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it, Elijah. We also have a new piece of merch out. You can pick up the Moscow product. Pick up the Bella Durov shirt over on the merch store. Enter the command store for a link there. You can pick up any of the RCW shirts. We have plenty of merchandise incoming as well. Plenty of new designs coming, and if you buy one of those shirts, there will be an alert on stream when you buy one, so as well. And we greatly appreciate your support here for the show. As all men are in the ring at the same time. It appears that Jacob Rhyme and Caleb Reason can't decide which one is going after Johnny Ray. And now Caleb going after Johnny Ray as Jacob Rhyme takes care of Joey Reeves. Remember, tag team eliminator. So at some point, one of these teams will end up in a handicap match. And the heavy hitters are looking to make sure it's not them. Caleb Reason being lifted up here by Johnny Ray. Look at the strength here. And Joey Reeves doing work over on Jacob Ryan there. It's Irish whip there to the apron. Johnny Ray with the pounding of the chest. It's a DDT there right to Jacob Ryan. That puts Caleb Reason out for the time being. Johnny Ray not stopping there. Going to take care of Caleb on the outside here. Oh my God. The Samoan spike there. On to Caleb. And there's Joey Reeves taking care of Jacob Rhyme on the inside. Cool thing about this, though, is it's not going to be one fall to a finish. It's an elimination matchup. However, you know, with partners being busy, they got to make sure that their partner doesn't get eliminated here. Joey Reeves, 2, and a kick out. Johnny Ray was busy taking care of Caleb as he went into the apron. Now Caleb beating down onto Johnny Ray. Submission here, arm bar submission. Joey Reeves gets out of that. We are just a few short days away from our pay-per-view, RCW Renegade, in New York City as an STO. On to Joey Reeves here. 2, and a kick out. Johnny Ray still busy with Caleb. Now both men, all 4 men, inside the squared circle. As Jacob Rhyme with the elbow drop. As Johnny tried to help out his partner to no avail, though. It's Caleb. Had to pick him up. Oh, he's spine buster. Now Jacob Bryan. Looking to take care of Johnny Ray. Nope, Johnny Ray ain't having it. Johnny Ray dropping Jacob Bryan, stopping the count there for his pal Joey Reeves. Oh, look at this. Oh my! A full Nelson slam. Working Rana there. And a kick out of 2 from Jacob Bryan, but it looks like Johnny Ray was about to finish Caleb, but Caleb reversed it into a neck breaker. And now Caleb going a little bit too much there. Johnny Ray looking to powerbomb him. Oh no! STO 1. No, kick out. 1, 2, 3. And Joey Reeves is gone. I'm not sure which fall he was counting at first. And now Johnny Ray's got to fight this himself. And maybe he'll battle out of it. Chi-Town combo. There's nothing he could do now. This is a handicap match essentially now. Powerbomb. Cover. 1. No. And there's Caleb right there to continue the attack. Like I said, this is a handicap match essentially. Caleb is out for now. And Jacob Bryan's right there to pick up the pieces. Oh, but Johnny Ray got up and was met with a chop. He got up instantly. Was met with a chop. STO. 1, 2, and Johnny Ray. Refusing to give up for his team, but now it's Caleb. Now Caleb was charging something up there, but Jacob Bryan stopped it. I don't know why. But he did anyway. This is just an unwinnable battle here for Johnny Ray. This is ridiculous. They can't decide who's fighting who or who's fighting them. He hit Jacob Bryan, hit Caleb. STO again. 1. No, Johnny Ray kicks out and another cover here. 1, 2. He might have it. Yeah. Rhyme and Reason win this matchup, but you can't blame him. I mean, it was 2-on-1. Johnny Ray couldn't fight the astronomical battle that is Rhyme and Reason 2-on-1. And Rhyme and Reason get a victory. But don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to your next match momentarily. All right, folks, we are on to your next match as we have Tony Storm coming out here. Now, Sky Outlaw had opened the show with some pretty harsh words for Tony. Tony and Sky both have exchanged pretty harsh words to each other. But this long-time rivalry is going to come to an epic conclusion at RCW Renegade inside Hell in a Cell. No games, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It will end inside Hell in a Cell. We'll see who Tony's taking on today. So we have Dakota Kai The captain on Team Kick, Captain Coda. She is ready for combat. Also here tonight, we have Bella Durov in action against Charlotte Flair. Now, if she wins that matchup, she will not only get the match with Bayley at RCW Renegade, which pretty much she already has it. This is Bayley's stipulation. Bayley thinks that Bella doesn't deserve the match, so we up the ante. She says that she wanted her to challenge all 3 of the remaining horsewomen. If she's got a victory over Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch, now all she needs to do is beat Charlotte Flair, and she can choose the stipulation of that match at RCW Renegade. But if she loses, then Bayley chooses that stipulation. Bayley thinks that if Bella comes up short in that match, then that match isn't happening, but it still is. Only she will have the advantage, as she will be able to choose the stipulation, and that is only if Bella Durov loses. And she will have until Friday night to choose the stipulation. So we might find out Friday on Dusk exactly what she has in store for Bayley, if the outcome lands in her favor as Dakota Kai. Getting some early offense here on Toni Storm. Count of 5 here. 6 and oh my God, right off of the barricade. And now Toni Storm with the Dragon Screw leg whip here. And oh, Toni Storm tried to run back into the ring, but got a kick instead. And now Toni getting back in. So is Dakota. Looking for the neck breaker perhaps, or a suplex, but no. There's Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai now tried for the kick right to the side of Toni Storm, and now Toni with a kick of her own. Uh-oh. But there's Sky right there. Toni Storm had interfered with Sky before. And now Sky's playing dividends here as Dakota rolls her up. Dakota rolled her up in a kick out. Now, no surprise. If Sky touches her, this match is over. But Sky's going to watch Toni Storm get the hell beaten out of her as much as she wants. Those two are going to beat the hell out of one another inside Hell in a Cell come RCW Renegade. It's Dakota Kai getting back into the ring there. DDT. And now Sky has joined the corner of Dakota Kai. Getting a closer look at her Hell in a Cell opponent. As Toni Storm with a kick. There it is. Look at the hip attack. Beautifully done. Now Dakota Kai and Toni Storm going back and forth here. What a women's matchup this is so far. Oh, look at this back and forth here. You gotta love it. Looks like Toni Storm was holding that knee. Oh my God, what a strike from Dakota Kai. Now Dakota Kai with a kick right to the side of the head. And it might be over for Tony. 1, 2. She might have it here, no. Tony got the shoulder up. At 2. And Sky is loving every second of this. Every move that Tony takes. I mean, she's got a few days to rest because she won't be booked on Friday, the night before Renegade. So she'll have some time to rest up. But depending on how much punishment she takes on this match, she could be feeling it a couple days later. She could be not walking into Renegade 100%, especially inside Hell in a Cell. It's Tony Storm. Look at this stalling suplex here. Beautifully landed there from Tony. Now Tony, though, a couple of shots of her own. Look at this. Snapmare. A little bit of a hip attack here. Classic Tony. Boom, there's another one. Now Northern Lights. Now Tony Storm. Looking to go for it here. Looking for Storm Zero. Locked right in on Dakota Kai. There it is. Storm Zero right on Dakota Kai. 1, 2 to get the win and a kick out. Dakota Kai with the kick out at 2. Out of the Storm Zero as Sky watches on and looking at her future Hell in a Cell opponent in just a few short days' time. Now Dakota Kai might be in trouble here. Looking for the pile driver. No, offline. Now Dakota, the captain of Team Kick. With those kicks. Beautifully done. 1, 2. She might have Tony Storm in a kick out. This is as violent as it's going to get. At least in this match. I'm not too sure exactly what we have in store here for Renegade at Hell in a Cell. But let me tell you, that cage is not very forgiving. Just ask Mick Foley, Mankind, Shawn Michaels, and so many other legends that have been inside that structure of the Storm Zero again. 1, 2 to get the win, and another kick out there from Dakota Kai. As the strength seems to be failing Tony. And there's Dakota Kai again with the quick kicks. Oh, there's Tony Storm. Look at this. The quick strikes of Tony. Oh, now a big boot right to the face. Another shot. The Sky continues to watch on. Irish whip to Dakota. Now Tony charging in for that corner with that kick right to the side of the face. And here comes the hip attack in the corner. And Dakota right now is motionless. Now she's going for it, looking for this pile driver. Boom! And now Tony Storm finds herself in the driver's seat. Oh, missed that pump kick there from Dakota Kai. And the backbreaker right off of the knee. Caught the foot, but oh, Tony Storm with an uppercut. And now Tony again. Tony looking for the Storm Zero again. Third time's the charm. 1, 2, 3, and Tony's got it. But come Saturday, will that be the sight for Tony? Or will Sky be once again one step ahead of Tony Storm as Sky holds a 4-0 record over Tony? Now, we don't keep records here in RCW like the SCW and the EWL and the AEW, but that record is worth noting. This rivalry has gone back years of the show. And with that, we're going to take a special look at this rivalry. This is a story like no other. The Outlaw versus the Storm in hell. Now, Sky and the rest of my family, we all go through our own personal hell. But there's no deeper hell than the dark depths of one's mind. This is a story of a troubled girl who overshadowed her self-identity by the perceptions of others, waiting to find out who she would truly become. So this isn't a rivalry that Sky is a stranger to. It's just another obstacle in the road. Only this time, she's gonna go deep in the eye of the storm. Now, I've seen Sky fall before, but this feels different. The last time I've ever seen her feel this way was at the trial, before that guilty verdict was issued. She was holding back tears, escaping what she thought was the deepest depth of hell she could ever be in. So that cellular structure doesn't scare the hell out of my sister, because she steps inside hell and took it head on. So it's not a matter of who's gonna survive in the eye of the storm, or who's gonna come victorious. It's a matter of conquering her own demons, her own mind. Come RCW Renegade, there will be no question. The Sky won't just fall. She will rise once again. That's right, folks. It'll be Tony Storm versus Sky Outlaw, Hell in a Cell at RCW Renegade. But we have the world champion, Austin Lee, coming out here. The excellence of arrogance. Now he will be in the match of his life, as he will be inside the Elimination Chamber in our main event of RCW Renegade this Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as he holds that championship. Now, question is, after Renegade is all said and done, will he be still the RCW World Champion? Well, you'll have to wait and find out this Saturday live here on Twitch to see that match as Austin Lee gets ready. For this man right here. One of the best cruiserweights that we have. Jackson Cobb. Now look at this guy. This guy has got stardom written all over him. And although, you know, pretty much the card is pretty much final, there's going to be no huge changes. A win over the champion could definitely help him in the future. With whether if Austin Lee comes out with the title or not at the end of Renegade. That'll still help Jackson Cobb a lot. As Austin Lee look to start something off here, but Jackson Cobb's not going to let him. It's Jackson Cobb with a DDT to our champion. Now Austin Lee earning that title by winning the King of the Ring tournament. What's up, Marcus? Apologize for not getting to your message earlier. Kind of hard when you're doing all the announcing and stuff to get the chat, so I apologize. We have so many great things coming at your way in RCW Season 13. But, I know this is going to be huge. Let me tell you. For RCW heading forward, the only way to go is up. And that's exactly what we are doing. We are upping the ante in Season 13 by having our briefcases return as a knee right to Jackson Cobb. Jackson now. Jackson, oh my! Working on the neck there of Austin Lee now with a cover. One, kick out. Could have used the ropes there, but decided not to. Saving that for later on when he doesn't have the strength to get that shoulder up. Ring awareness, as my mod Young Sin likes to preach all the time. There's Jackson Cobb getting out onto the outside. I don't know if that's such a good idea. As Austin Lee was ready for him as he gets back in at the count of 2. Count of 20 under RCW rules, and Austin Lee having his way here with Jackson Cobb after that slow start. Oh, but Jackson, though. Jackson not holding back on these strikes as a backbreaker right there to our world champion. Now, Austin Lee again going down. Austin Lee, after those punches, has been busted open. Now, Jackson Cobb working on it now, working on that cut. Once you get the blood in the eyes and in your nose, and it's hard to breathe, and you're a little disoriented and can't really continue. And usually we like to have definitive winners here, but we may not, judging from the looks of it now. But Austin Lee looks to be okay. At least for the time being, as oh my, what a German suplex. The Jackson Cobb. Now looking for that super kick. Oh, Jackson. Jackson caught it. Oh, he turned it around. Wristlock takedown. Knee right to the face. Now Austin Lee just kicking him around. Couple of elbow drops here. Shades of Dolph Ziggler to show off. I don't think anybody's more of a show off than Austin Lee here. There's a reason why he's called the excellence of arrogance, but let me tell you, this man has been on almost every show since his reign. It's very rarely where we don't see Austin Lee on the card, so I got to give him that. Usually someone like him would be like, oh, I don't want to compete, but I'm pretty sure he wants to show that title off to everyone. Show everyone why he is the man here in RCW. Not only he was the king of RCW at one point, but now he's no longer the king. He is our world champion. Turn that around as well into another wristlock takedown. One step ahead of Jackson Cobb. Couple shots to the midsection there. That's beautifully done. Now stomping a mud hole. And Jackson Cobb. Now looking for that super kick. Boom! Right on the button. Could that be enough to take down Jackson Cobb? 2! Kick out. Now coming up in just a few short weeks, we have RCW's 4-year anniversary, August 18th, or 21st, I believe. 21st. 2018 as what a suplex, 1 and a kick out. Jackson Cobb can't believe he only got the 1 count on that one. Oh my! Huge knee right to the jaw of Austin Lee and another count of 1. The arrogance on display here from our world champion. Jackson Cobb wasting no time though. He's continuing to hammer away on the excellence of arrogance here. When Austin Lee, fired back with a punch of his own. Austin Lee, Stun Dog Millionaire. Looking to send him in. Cover. 1, 2. He might have it. Kick out. That slight hesitation from getting him back into the ring caused Jackson Cobb to be able to recover. But he's continuing to hammer away. Now Austin Lee knows what he needs to do here. He needs to go for it. The double rotation moonsault. It's so patented. Double rotation moonsault. No. Jackson Cobb caught him. Exploder suplex. Right to our world champion. Now dragging him away from the ropes now. Another knee. Right to the jaw. 1, 2, and he might have the champion. No. The crowd's yelling one more time, but I'm pretty sure Austin Lee doesn't want that. Jackson Cobb right on the champion again. Oh, missing that chop. Austin Lee. Side Russian leg sweep. Now he's trying to fire himself up now. Trying to cave in that chest. Jackson Cobb. Planted him off of the knee. I'm surprised Jackson Cobb is not busted open yet, but oh, missing that kick. He caught him with that drop kick, though. Now look for that super kick right to the face. In perfect position now. Looking for that double rotation moonsault again. No! Again, Jackson Cobb has bailed himself out. Oh, but Austin Lee again continuing to fight here. Uh-oh, Jackson Cobb might be in trouble. Austin Lee's had enough as he's clearing off the table. Austin Lee got the man right on the table. Oh no. This might be bad for Austin Lee if he doesn't land it this time. Austin Lee, the excellence of arrogance. Elbow drop right through the announce table. I thought he was going for the moonsault, but the elbow drop will do. And right now, Jackson Cobb might be out of commission. One, two, three. Austin Lee has done it. But not with the double rotation moonsault. And I thought Austin Lee was going to let his frustration get the best of him here, and it looked like it was going to be exactly that. But he was able to hit that elbow drop, and that's all she wrote after he went through the announce table. Jackson Cobb, that is Austin Lee maybe busted open, but he is our winner here tonight. But don't go anywhere, folks. The next match we have for you is Charlotte Flair takes on Bayley Durov for the right to choose the stipulation at RCW Renegade. That's right, folks. You can catch SCW Proving Grounds tomorrow night on my moderator Young Sin's Twitch channel. Definitely give him a follow there. One of our EFED partners here on RCW. As we have the Moscow product Bayley Durov coming out here. Now you guys already know the stakes of this matchup. Bayley Durov, if she wins here over Charlotte Flair, she will choose the stipulation. Now, if she loses here, she still gets the match. However, Bayley gets to choose the stipulation. Now, Bayley's walking around thinking that this match, regardless, isn't going to happen if she doesn't win here. But it is, because she doesn't make the rules, I do. So, let's see if she can get through Charlotte Flair. Genetically superior, as she often refers to herself as. Charlotte Flair likes to utilize the figure 8 submission as well as natural selection. the self-proclaimed queen of WWE, but she is not the queen here, I'll tell you that much. There's a lot of women here on the roster that would argue with that. Officially, our queen is Hikaru Shida, the queen of the ring. And Charlotte Flair makes one hell of an entrance. But we'll see if Bella Durov can beat Charlotte here. She's already beaten Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. So we'll see. Irish whip. Into the corner there, and that clothesline. The Charlotte Flair. Now Charlotte ducking away from that. Oh, there's Bella Durov with the dominance over Charlotte. Look at that. Bella Durov's been on quite the roll. And she's not going to stop. She's going to keep going. So what's Bella doing here? Oh, she's got her up on the top. Look at this. The Spanish fly from the top. To choose the stipulation for Bayley's match. No. 1 second away. And that could have been the quickest victory we had seen. Except for the one that she had against Sasha Banks. I believe that only lasted about 8 to 10 minutes. Reversing the Banks statement and rolling her up for that 3 count. As Charlotte got dumped. To the outside here. Throwing Charlotte into the barricade. Bella Durov's going to take advantage of this whole entire 20 count. As again, right into that barricade goes Charlotte. And again, she's going to lift her up there. Boom again. Oh. Charlotte reversed that. Whatever Bella was thinking of and planted. Bella Durov almost went into the steps. Not much momentum underneath that one. Count of 6 here as Charlotte is taking over. Charlotte now doing a little bit of bragging. Clothesline, and that's what she gets for that. As Bella, look at this. The quick strikes, and oh! Bayley again! Again, Bayley interferes. As always. Every single match that Bella has found herself in, it's been interference. Oh, Charlotte, though. Charlotte! Oh, almost got it. Just a 1 count, but could have been a lot more than that. Irish whip, no, offline. Tried for a kick. Oh, Bella Durov caught her. The Moscow product. Going up top. Oh, what a splash! Right to Charlotte Flair. 2! Almost. Now, I'm not sure where Bayley went. If she just decided to ditch this whole match or get a closer look. I don't really see her in Charlotte's corner, so it appears that she decided not to, but what a huge boot. 1 kick out. From Charlotte now. Looking around. Charlotte might have been thinking figure 8 there, but decided against it. Now she's going for it. Now she's going for it. Got the figure 4 locked in now. If she can bridge it, it'll be the figure 8. There it is, the figure 8. Right onto Bella Durov right there. Now Bella has got to hang on to this. Otherwise, Bayley chooses the stipulation at Renegade. She's got that locked in. Damage on the knees, but Bella finding a way out. And now Bella on the onslaught again. Looking for the TKO. Look at. Boom! Right there to Charlotte. Oh, but Charlotte gets up. Charlotte possibly looking for a suplex. But no, there's Bella Durov right on to Charlotte. And now she's going to charge this one up. She's been waiting to use this. The fist of Stalin right onto Charlotte Flair. And now there's one more looking for the Red Scare. The Red Scare on the Charlotte. 1, 2, to get the win, and Charlotte Flair just got the shoulder up at 2. And now Bella's going for it again. Bella's going for it again. Oh, Charlotte. Charlotte saw it coming. Both of these ladies continuously fighting here as Bella slips out. She knows she can't lose without being on the inside. And Charlotte throws her back in. But that allows her to get up. And Bella going out. She's just using the tactic here. She knows she can't lose being out here. It's not that she's scared of Charlotte. She's not. She just knows how Charlotte Flair works. She'll pull out any type of scheme to win. And you could argue that's why she's had so many title runs. I mean, besides having an old, out-of-touch man in creative. But wait, I think he's gone now. It's too bad he had to really pay a lot of money for all of his happy endings. But Bella Durov trying to battle here as much as she can. And Charlotte right now looking for natural selection. Boom! For Bayley to choose the stipulation 2. No! Bella Durov still fighting. Oh, looking for the figure 4. She's got it now. She's going to bridge it into the figure 8. There it is, the figure 8. The figure 8. The figure 8. Oh, but Bella still escapes. And not many people escape that. And she's not wasting any time. She's looking for the Red Scare. She's got it lined up. The Red Scare. 1, 2, 3. And Bella Durov will choose the stipulation for her match against Bayley. But she had to fight for that one. As the Moscow product is victorious, but now, what will her stipulation be? We will find out Friday night on a special episode of Dust, as that is the Go Home Show. RCW Renegade this Saturday coming at you live on Twitch at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you don't miss that, folks. But don't go anywhere. We're going to get to your main event in just a few moments. Folks, we are at your main event as we have Seth Rollins coming out here. Now, he's one of the participants in the Elimination Chamber matchup at RCW Renegade, as Rollins looks to get some momentum heading into that matchup on Saturday with a win here over a former champion, a former world champion in Bryan Danielson. Now, I'm pretty sure Seth Rollins is definitely looking to become champion again. You know, this is his biggest opportunity he has had since having the Ravage Championship stripped away from him, simply because, well, you know, we were going under some changes here for 2K22 and for Season 12, and he felt a little salty because he wasn't in the Television Championship tournament, because I felt like new game, new, you know, everything. You know, new arena, knew a lot of things, as we have Bryan Danielson, our former world champion, coming out here. Now I say former because it was Austin Lee, who you saw earlier tonight, beat this man right here at RCW Crossfire for that title, and he earned that spot by becoming the King of the Ring. Now Hikaru Shida looks to become the women's champion, as she's taken on Deonna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa, in her one-on-one match. Now, she could have done it at RCW Crossfire, but she decided that she wanted that one-on-one true matchup, so she declined to be a part of that matchup that was at Crossfire for the title. So, and I could completely understand, because, you know, the more people you gotta worry about, the less likely your odds go down in winning that championship. So, honestly, I admire Hikaru Shida for doing that, because, you know, it puts her at a fair advantage. You know, Deonna Purrazzo, you know, she hasn't really had anybody in her corner. She is, you know, she's used to pulling dirty tactics, but, you know, before, you know, landing here in RCW, but, you know, in her tenure here in RCW, she's defended the title. She's been unstoppable. Nobody seems to have been able to put a stop to not only her reign, but her role. You know, the role that she's been on. Even if she loses a match, to me, she doesn't consider that a setback. You know, and even though that she won't admit it, that somebody got the best of her. You know, she'll always say, oh, I wasn't at the top of my game, I wasn't 100%. You know, because she is the Virtuosa, and she always is one step ahead of everybody. But, you know, can Hikaru Shida be that one woman to be one step ahead of the Virtuosa? We'll have to find out on Saturday. Some moonsault there from Rollins. Now this is a 2 out of 3 falls matchup here, as Rollins stomping him out here. Danielson tried for a basement drop kick right at the knees. And offline there is Danielson might be in trouble here. Oh, what a moonsault there again from Rollins as Rollins going up top already. High risk, high reward, frog splash offline. Except it's not a reward this time as Danielson had caught Rollins sleeping. And now he's looking to end Rollins early. With a running knee right onto Rollins. What an early decision to kick out. That's so early on in the matchup. I don't think I've ever seen Danielson ever go for it that early. But he did, and it helped him, but not in exactly the way that they wanted as the knee dropped offline, and he's holding his knee. He's holding his knee. He might have hurt his knee there. Well, looking for the pedigree. Pedigree onto Danielson. 1, 2 to get Danielson down and a kick out. Remember, this is 2 out of 3 falls, folks. Anything can happen. And anything will. Wouldn't expect anything less. And oh, look at that splash! Right on to Danielson. 1, 2 to get the first fall and a kick out. Now, he's got it. Looking for that curb stomp. It might be incoming. There it is. 1, 2 to get the first fall. Yes. Rollins got 1. Oh, but Danielson now. Danielson with a butterfly suplex into a bridge. 1, 2 to get the tying fall kick out. Now Danielson now. Danielson looking for that knee drop again offline. He's going to end up really hurting his knee there. As if he didn't hurt it enough. Moonsault into a pin. 1, 2, looking to get the victory and a kick out. Oh, Danielson fired back. There's Rollins, though. Uh-oh, Rollins. Oh, checking the kick. Danielson sending Rollins to the outside. Going in right after him. One of the best technical wrestlers out there, Danielson. Working on that arm. Danielson just throwing Rollins away, count of 5, and he's fired up. Now he sees Rollins getting up to his feet. Rollins missing with the enziguri. Danielson catching him. And he's got him in the barricade. Right off of the barricade there, face first. Nope. Oh, what a suplex on the outside. Knee drop right to the face of Rollins. You gotta love this onslaught of offense from Danielson right now. As he looks to ties this up. Gotta love the technical prowess of Danielson. It's definitely gonna help him later on in this match, as the match goes on. Oh, what a kick! Did you hear that? Rollins caught Danielson. Oh, he might have been looking for black magic. Oh! Label lock! Label lock, but a rope break. Saved Rollins. But this might not. 2! No! Danielson can't believe it. Dragging him away. Oh, he locked it. He locked it in the ankle. Look at that, the torque on the ankle, and Rollins is tapping out. Or I think it might have been the knee. Either or, it's still a lot of pressure. And Danielson tied it up. Now Danielson looking for the label lock again. Offline there, Rollins. Rollins. Caught him. Pedigree. 1, 2 to get the win. No, Danielson with a kick out of 2. Danielson with the kick out. DDT offline there. Danielson with a couple of shots to the midsection. Danielson now. Irish whip into the corner. He's got Rollins on the top. Now Rollins DDT. Rollins tried for the enziguri, but offline. Luckily, it didn't hurt him too much. And Rollins now just looking to instill punishment onto Danielson. Uh-oh, he's got Danielson up here. Danielson's busted open, but a Waterana. From the top is Rollins. Taunted. And the universe of RCW is knowing how, is telling Rollins how they feel about it. And I would have to agree that's kind of not cool, man. Oh, now he's got Danielson. Oh, he's got Danielson up. Look at this. Danielson. Oh, right into the barricade. Back first. Oh, but he ain't done there. He ain't done there. He's not done. Oh, Danielson, though. Danielson caught it. Danielson tried for the basic drop kick. He dodged out of that elbow. Offline. Another shot to the injured knee, it looks like. That was the same knee that Rollins was holding earlier from that submission. Now Danielson tried for the kick. Oh, caught him with that knee. Look at this flurriness of strikes here on Rollins. And another shot to the knee. To the back of the knee this time. Back of the injured knee. And another shot to the back. Now Danielson. He's got the arm. He's got the arm locked in. The arm locked in, but a rope break. Again, the ropes are saving Rollins here. And he's going right after that arm that tried to get Rollins to submit in earlier. Rollins looking for the pedigree this time. Again. And Rollins, he's not looking to just stomp Danielson. He's looking to end the man. He's got him. Right on the table. Looking for this. Powerbomb through the table. And Danielson was barely moving there. It's Danielson. Danielson rolled out of the way of that moonsault. And the knees of Rollins was full on concrete. Oh, but that shot right to the back of the neck may have gave Danielson that stinger. You know, when you can't feel really much of your lower extremities for at least a few seconds. It's now Rollins. And the stomp. And now he's calling up Danielson. Might have been looking for something there, but a little bit of mind games I see. Nothing more than mind games from the Visionary. Oh, but Danielson now. Danielson. Danielson's had enough. Danielson, what a monstrous chop in the corner. Now Danielson making sure he drags Rollins at least a little bit away from the ropes there. And now look at this. The knee is locked in. Rollins. Rollins. Rollins almost tapped out there. He's hobbling. He's hobbling. Oh, he tried for the curb stomp. Danielson caught him. And now Danielson trying for that snap suplex. Rollins with a reversal. German. And that shot right to the back there. As Rollins now. Look at the end. Danielson. Curb stomp. 1, 2, 3. And Rollins is victorious in this 2 out of 3 falls matchup. As Rollins, the Visionary, 1 step ahead of Danielson. And Rollins gains some momentum as he heads into Renegade for the Elimination Chamber match for the RCW World Championship.